Hi guys, this is Raquel with paintsandglitter.blogspot.com with just a really quick video of a Make It Now project that I just made this morning with the new Cricut Design Space 3 that just launched last night. Woohoo! We've all been waiting for it. I know if you've been as anxious as I've been to see this release, and I know you're going to be equally as happy. And I just went ahead and just plugged in this little project to see how it would come out, and I'm quite pleased. I just wanted to show you here the screen of what's different with this new program. Basically, once you're in, you have your home, and it does say beta because it's still in beta, but you have your home screen, and then of course the name, and then up here you have these graphics that walk you through some options that would otherwise, I guess, be kind of like a pop-up, but instead now they just scroll up here, so you do have the option here to see different types of projects that you can make, which is kind of fun. And then the mystery box is there that you can shop for. And then down here it says My Projects, so then you can view the projects that you've been working on, which I find that to be really awesome because it used to only be available on the app and not on PC, and now you can see it there on the computer screen. And then down here it's got featured projects, and I guess I like the way that you can scroll through these. And then just very quickly, I was looking here at the which was it? Okay, How Does Your Garden Grow? And that's the file that I used right there. It says Teacup Centerpieces, and I thought it might cut out a teacup, and that's why I selected it. But instead what it cuts out is the flowers and then the doilies, which I was pleasantly surprised because if you scroll down here, it does show you the images there. And it didn't have a teacup, but I figured, you know what, let me just go ahead and make it. So I selected that, and it's asking me if I want to replace my previous project because I was playing with something else. So I am going to replace it to show you a couple of the really cool features. And it's taking its time here, probably because I was working on something else a minute ago, but there's, because I selected Make It Now, look what happens. It just shows up on the mat like so, and then it numbers your mats for you. And it also tells you that these are just all going to be cutting. And what I like about it is that even though it's a preview like this, you can still see vaguely how much room it's going to take on your mat. And then also the colors there, that's great. But then over here on this side, you can see, here's what I liked. You can see the project details on this window here, and look at this. So you can keep referring back to that picture. And I know most of us are visual learners, so sometimes we just want to look at, wait, what did that finished project look like? Now you can actually see it. So that I think is wonderful. And here is, on this screen, is where you can move around your project, twirl it around, that sort of thing. So that's great. I don't see an option to move it to another mat, which I was hoping would be there. But anyway, if I click continue, and here, this is another thing that I liked, was that it does allow you to edit the mat here as well. So it's telling you you're using your 12 by 12 mat, but you can click edit mat and it'll bring you back here. So if you change your mind, it's super easy to go back. And that happens frequently, of course, when we're crafting with paper. So it gives you here the name of your project, the machine you're using like before, the setting, and then over here is the little option there to make it cut in fast mode. This will default back to the regular mode on each cut, so you do have to ask it to go on fast mode every single time. I did find that out. It tells you which number mat you're using. And then once you load it, then you can go ahead and, you know, use your regular just cutting features and that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's what that looks like, and here's my finished project. It cut out this flower, which let's see, yeah, I just inked the very edges of that one, and then here's a blast from the past. I don't know if you've those of you who have not seen this, I won this years ago, and I don't even know why I won it now. I can't remember, but for some reason I won this. And I think I might have entered one of those things where it says, you know, what is it? You know, put your name here and post it or something like that. And I'm sorry, I don't remember. But this is from the company Imaginis, and it's, I think it's called a Brad Maker. I don't even remember. But anyway, it's a cool tool. I might have used it twice, I'm embarrassed to say. But I made the center of this flower with some velour ribbon that I had, because it was big enough to fit in there, and I'm not going to post directions right now on how to use the tool. It's pretty self-explanatory if you're familiar with tools. If not, then you can ask me. I could do a video on that. But that's a brad. You can even make magnets with it if you'd like, that sort of thing. So anyway, that's the center of that flower. It cut out pretty big here. Let me see if I'm going to refer to the picture. This was one, yeah, this is one of the larger ones. So this is how it looked, and I apologize for the glare here, but this is how it looked on the mat. Okay, so that's a 12 by 12 mat. See how big that is? And this is how big the finished flower is, and this is why I wanted to film the videos, so that you guys could see. This here is about 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is just my mathematics here of how I do things. It's about 4 by 4 inches radius here, so let me just stand up. Okay, so there's that finished flower, and I tore it a tiny bit, but I don't concern myself with that sort of thing. It was super easy to roll. Here's another one. This one I try to make super shabby because I'm gonna more than likely put gesso and mixed media on it. That's what I like to do. But that was another one, and it's, if you see the centers, you know, quite different because this one I did tighter. And then there's this pretty one. So these two, let's see here, are similar in size. I want to say they're both the same. Let me take a look here. I believe they are. I'm going back and forth on my screen here. Okay, so yeah, that was flower 2 and flower 3 that I just showed you. And then flower 4, if I select that, those are tiny ones. And then, okay, one of them was about 6 inches. Yep, 6 by 6 inches. And that one is this one here. And it ends up being, let's see here, ends up being 2 by 2 inches radius there. Or diameter, what am I saying? The diameter of this flower is 2 by 2 inches. Diameter of this one's 4 by 4, even though it cut out on a 12 by 12 size mat. And then look at the doilies. Oh my gosh, these are so gorgeous. Oh, and these are the other 2 little flowers. That's about an inch diameter. And this one, okay, so this one's 3/4 of an inch diameter, and then that one's an inch. And those are both, you know, little rolled flowers there. This is just a leaf that I used because I'm going to use it as a centerpiece. And then look at the doilies. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. So much detail, and I did not even use the intricate cut setting. I just used the regular cardstock setting. I used double-sided cardstock, with the exception of this paper, which I just, or no wait, that is double-sided. This one, I'm sorry, this one's not double-sided. I just inked all of it on the outside with this very cheap, or I shouldn't say cheap, this very nice non-toxic Make Your Mark ink that I got at Target. Which was very, very light, so I was able to quickly ink all of the outside that was white. and make it look exactly like the inside, which was striated pink and white. So yeah, I really like it. I think it's gorgeous for table setting, for Mother's Day, for a wedding. Yeah, this was super easy to make, super fast. It would have been faster if I wasn't already working on something else, because I'm totally procrastinating right now. But in any case, I just wanted to show you guys this lovely, lovely project, and I hope you have fun with the new DS3. I think it's an excellent program, and I'm looking forward to playing around with it more and letting you guys know what else I learn about it. But so far so good, and the next thing I'm going to try, of course, is the text. See how that works out, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you like the video and would like to see any more or have any questions. I'll be happy to respond, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.